Hi everybody, I'm back, Massage Soul Madness. So today what I'd like to cover is how to actually set up your hot towel for those of you that don't know. Okay, it's super simple. You need a couple supplies, which include a white towel. Could be half of this size. Really doesn't matter the size. It kind of depends on what you're going for. Like this size is great for a whole back. Then you also need, obviously, hot water. And right here, for this way, it's going to be your hot towel warmer. Okay, so here is the hot towel cabbie, which I love. It's super handy. I put my creams in there. I put my hot stones in there. So it's definitely handy to have in the office. What I do is mine has a power on button and also a power button for UV. I'm just going to go ahead and power on. Okay, so I'm getting the towel nice and saturated. From here, I like to wring my towel all the way out. Some therapists like to do a half wring. If you do a half wring and you leave some of the moisture in, what happens once you put it in the hot towel cabbie is as you take it out, there's a potential for your towel to burn the client because there's so much extra water, and that water on the inside gets really hot. So I personally like to wring out all the water. All right, so from here we've got our towel. It's rolled up, and we're going to go ahead and put it in the hot towel cabbie. And I'm going to place it in the warmer and shut it. Now, when we go ahead and prep for a massage, this is going to be your #1 priority. So I'm going to come in the room. Maybe my client's going to be here in 30 minutes. If I'm required to do hot towels, or if that's part of your normal massage routine, I would always do the hot towels first because those are going to take longest to heat up, and you want those ready so when you need to use them on a client, the towels are hot and they're not like half cold or warm, so you have them nice and ready. Okay, the client is set up and ready. One thing I want to say is before the massage begins, always let them know when you're going to be applying heat of any kind. They may run hot and they may not want a hot towel, even though to you it may be, winter season and you run cold and you love a hot towel. So always just check and confirm with your client that the use of heat is okay during their massage. And then of course, when you go to apply the towel, you're always going to let them know and communicate. Okay, because if there's no communication, this is when we could potentially have something happen with our client that is dangerous. So we go ahead and put the hot towel on and all of a sudden it's too hot for them. So we do not want to put ourselves in a position where we could get sued or we can burn our client. All right, let's get started. So I have our hot towel. It just came out of the cabbie. And one thing, it's not happening with this towel, but sometimes you can see the towel steam and it's extremely hot to the touch. So when you unwrap it, you don't want to put it straight on the client. So what I would do is if you see the towel steaming or it's just too hot, is you go ahead and undo the towel. And I'm going to do it here just for camera's sake. You would undo the towel like so. And you would just let the towel breathe a little bit. I like to, as soon as I get it out of the towel cabbie, I will kind of open up the towel and just give it a good shake. That way it lets out that steam, so we're not, burning our client. All right, towel feels okay. I always do a check on my wrist first. So I know that if it's too hot on my wrist, then it's not going to work for the client, and I'll just keep airing out that towel a little bit. Okay, here comes the towel. June, I'm going to go ahead and place a hot towel right on your back, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to do a little test on your shoulder blades here. Let me know if the temperature is okay for you. Is this okay for you?
Yes.
Okay. So now that she said yes, I'm going to go ahead and place it slowly. And I'm looking for body language. Is she jumping at all? Is this really comfortable for her? Okay, right now her body language looks good. She says yes, it's comfortable, and her body language is also telling me it's comfortable. Okay, from there, I like to just compress, allow that heat to soak in. Just give a nice dog walk down the back. And then of course you can move to the other side and just compress that heat in. All right, next step. Once you remove the towel, what happens is they get cold. So what I like to do is I like to put the sheet or have the sheet ready to go right away so it covers them. So this is how I would do it. We'll get that sheet ready. Here's the sheet. I'm going to get ready to pull it over her back as I pull the towel out. So it's going to look just like this. And kind of do a rub here to catch any excess moisture. And then I would put the top blanket on just like this. Get her warmed back up. Now, as you can see, we want to pay attention to details here. So I'm noticing on the camera, we have her shoulder sticking out. Okay, so what I would do is just bring up that sheet. Okay, bring up that sheet. Always pay attention to your client and where the sheet lays. So you guys, that's pretty much how we will apply a hot towel to our clients. Now we could apply hot towels to anywhere on the body. This was just an example on the back, and I hope you guys liked the video. All right, you guys, thank you so much. That was a hot towel setup. It's extremely easy. It's all about communication at the end of the day with your client. We want to make sure that we are using heat safely. That is the most important objective, but also heat allows the muscles to relax. Heat allows the client to relax, and it's easier for us when we apply heat because those muscles really start to just calm down and we can really melt into the tissues. So that's the coolest thing about heat application. If you have any comments, please let me know down below. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.